I've probably hired 100 designers in my career. What I didn't realize about design is I always thought it was about making things beautiful. And I've seen a lot of color palettes and I've seen even brand guides, but it was only back at Tiny Pulse when I had two great designers that worked for me, including my head of design, Cami, and she introduced me to the concept of design system. Back then, using Figma, it took weeks to create a really good design system. And this was often the bottleneck. So if you think about the scenario, a founder asks AI to design a landing page, make it modern, clean, something that looks nice. It does look nice. Rounded corners, a soft gradient, a friendly blue, and they ship it. The competitor asks a different AI for the same thing the same week and gets almost the same page. Same gradient, same blue, because looks nice is not a brand. It's the average of everyone's brand. And AI is now shipping that average into your landing pages, your decks, your proposals, and your social posts. So today I'm going to show you the one document that makes every AI output unmistakably yours. 15 to 30 minutes to build, and you're going to be able to build one after the session ends. The document is called the design system. Designers oftentimes didn't even know what they were. The really good ones actually understood that it was a lot of work. It's not anymore. That critical document is called a design system. Most designers didn't even know how to do them. The great designers take a lot of time. It actually is a complicated system, but with AI, it becomes simpler. It's 5 kinds of decision on a page. Your colors and the reason behind each one. Your type. Does a text feel like a lab report or a well-printed book? Your spacing, crowded and energetic or open and calm? Your components, how your buttons look. And what do they do when someone hovers, clicks, or waits? And finally, your voice. These are the words your brand uses and the words it never uses. So here's a test. Modern, clean blue is not a decision. It describes half the internet. Deep forest green is our primary because we sell calm is a decision. Think of the brands you recognize in half a second. They didn't get there with adjectives. They made a set of choices and repeated them everywhere for years without mercy. Taste is not something you're born with. Taste is a set of decisions written down, and you don't have to invent that from nothing. Now, the question is, who writes that document? You can, with Claude Design, and there's no design degree required. Now, the good news is you're not starting from a blank page. First, you can take a look at how great brands already wrote theirs down. There's a site out there called getdesign.md, and they catalog a lot of them. Apple's Premium Whitespace, Discord's Deep Indigo, Tesla's Near Zero UI. Find one or two that point toward the direction you want. You're not copying the brand. You're borrowing the framework and then answering the questions in your own voice. Open Claude.ai and start the design feature. Tell it 3 things: what your brand does, who it serves, how it should feel, and point to the reference you just found. No business yet? Give it a vibe. A quiet, expensive stationery shop? A gym that treats beginners like adults? It will turn the reference and the vibe into a starting system and show it to you live. Your job is to react, not to design. Keep what feels like you, reject what does not, and say why, and push past adjectives. When it says friendly and approachable, ask which color and why. How should the primary button look, and what happens when someone hovers over it, clicks it, or disables it? What does the voice never do? Every answer becomes a written decision with a reason attached. The strongest systems even write down what the brand refuses. No stock photos of handshakes, no urgency countdowns, no exclamation marks. 15 minutes of honest reactions on top of a proven framework, and the taste of the page becomes yours. So here's the proof. I asked for a landing page with no design system. I got the page from our opener. Pleasant, anonymous, anyone's page. Then I handed over the design system and asked again. Same AI, same request. The accent color now lands on exactly one button, the action we want. That button behaves the same way it does everywhere else in our product, because we wrote the hover and the click states down too. The headline sounds like our voice rule wrote it. The spacing feels calm, because calm is what we sell. Side by side, the difference is not subtle. One page could belong to anyone. The other could only belong to you. Unmistakably yours. And it doesn't stop at one page. Paste the system into whatever AI tool you're using, and then your slides, your emails, all of them inherit your taste. You decide once in writing, and every tool obeys forever. So here's your challenge for today. Find one reference on getdesign.md, then open up Claude Design and build a design system for you, your business, personal, or for the brand you dream of building. Push until it holds real decisions, colors with reasons, a typed field, button and interaction states in a voice role. Then generate one real artifact with the system applied. A landing page, one-pager, pricing section, something you would actually use this week. Then take the system and the artifact to your AI buddy, tell it the strongest decision your system encodes. You'll get credit for this micro session applied towards your certification. Big companies pay agencies 6 figures for this document. You're about to write it in 30 minutes for free. Taste is a set of decisions written down. Go make it yours.